4 people are dead, including the gunman, after an overnight shooting at a grocery store near Tunkhannock.
And the question police are trying to answer tonight is why. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Nick Toma.
And I'm Candace Kelly. We have been following this story since it started early this morning. State police are trying to figure out what led a 24-year-old Weis supermarket employee to open fire on 3 of his co-workers.
Troopers say 24-year-old Randy Stair showed up to work last night with 2 shotguns in his car. They believe he spent 90 minutes blocking the store's 5 exits before going out to his car, getting the guns, and then starting to shoot.
4 other employees were inside the store at the time. 1 escaped. Now, at this point, troopers are trying to figure out why Stair did this.
This is another senseless act that didn't have to happen. It's a tragedy.
Now, state police have identified the victims as 25-year-old Victoria Brong, 47-year-old Brian Hayes, and 63-year-old Terry Sterling.
Eyewitness News has learned tonight Stair had a very large social media and digital footprint, some of it showing him preparing for the attack.
Eyewitness News reporter Eric Dable has been looking through some of that content tonight. He joins us live in Eaton Township. Eric?
Nick and Candace, good evening. According to state police, Randy Stair had 100 rounds of ammunition when he arrived here at this supermarket late last night for his shift. In all, he fired 59 shots. Now, when it comes to figuring out why this tragedy may have happened, one of the biggest clues for investigators may come from looking at the social media postings on the suspect's Facebook and Twitter and YouTube pages. As the investigation begins into why Randy Stair killed 3 of his co-workers, state police are no doubt examining the 24-year-old's digital footprint. From YouTube videos where Stair can be seen preparing for the attack, to chilling journal entries, there is a lot of information to comb through.
You wish you could have talked to him, you know what I mean? You wish you could have been there for him and stopped it before things like this happen.
In Wyoming County, shock is the primary feeling Thursday.
I have tears in my eyes, but I'm trying to hold it back, but it's just really sad.
In some of his journal posts, Stair criticized the supermarket. He said he had planned his attack for several months. In his final post this past Monday, Stair openly wrote he was ready to die, claiming to be a girl trapped in a man's body. Just about 3 hours before the deadly attack at the Weis supermarket, his final tweet, "Goodbye, humans. I'll miss you."
This is a family store. Everybody's family.
Tracy Klapach of Noxon knew victim Brian Hayes. She stopped at the supermarket Thursday to mourn 3 innocent souls, especially her 47-year-old friend.
And they got 2 young kids and beautiful family. You couldn't ask for a better family than these people.
Now, state police say planning clearly went into the attack here at this supermarket behind me, because in trying to block the exits, state police say Randy Stair actually used his car, put it in front of the emergency exit to try and slow down his co-workers. We're live tonight in Eaton Township. Eric Dable, Eyewitness News.
Eric, thank you. State police have taken down the police tape at the Weis supermarket tonight, but the store is still closed. Company officials were there today, though, and they actually did take a moment to talk to our crews.
We're deeply saddened by the loss of life, the tragic loss of life. Actually, our thoughts and our prayers are with the victims and the family.
There's also a vigil tonight to remember the 3 victims. It starts at 7 o'clock at Wyoming County Courthouse. We'll have more from that vigil, of course, coming up later on editions of Eyewitness News. And, of course, we'll continue to track the investigation into the shooting itself. We have updates here and on the air and online, PA homepage.